Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm Dr. Brophy Herb, and I want to tell you today about a really exciting new program in our department in which you can earn your bachelor's degree in birth to kindergarten and special education, plus a master's degree in just 5 to 5.5 years. We call it our new 4+1 program. It's a dual enroll program. There are several on campus, and we're delighted to have one now in our department. So essentially, you'll be able to get your bachelor's degree and your master's degree in one streamlined program. And I want to give you an overview of that today. So how does the program work? Well, essentially, you'll apply to the program in the fall of your junior year. You'll get a really quick admission decision in time for your spring registration of classes. And then during the spring semester of your junior year and then in your senior year, you would take 9 credits of courses that would count towards your undergraduate degree, but also count toward your master's degree. So 9 credits of a 30-credit master's program you would take as an undergraduate. We have 2 focus areas in our 4+1 master's program. The first is a focus on early childhood leadership, administration, and policy. And so with this focus in your master's program, you would be taking courses on early childhood education and care from the lens of equity with a focus on diversity and high quality care and education as a social justice issue. You would take courses that focus on key policy areas in early childhood education and the larger field. You would take courses that would build your knowledge and expertise in issues around policy, leadership, and advocacy. And this particular focus in the master's program is offered in collaboration with the Great Plains Distance Education Alliance. And this is a consortium of universities across the country offering early childhood care and education programs for students like yourself. And so this particular master's focused on leadership, administration, and policy is somewhat of a hybrid program. You would have some courses in person here at MSU, and you would have some courses, particularly these policy courses and advocacy courses, that would be offered online. So you would be taking courses with your fellow colleagues here at MSU, as well as with students from around the country. The second focus area that you could choose is around early childhood development and practice. And this is an advanced practice master's degree in which you would take a collection of courses that you and your committee decide on that would give you advanced knowledge and expertise in areas like children's early social and emotional development, language and literacy, assessment, observational methods, family studies. With this particular focus, you can tailor it in a number of different ways. So this is a listing of courses that you would be taking, for example, as a part of the first focus, if you choose the early childhood leadership, policy, and administration focus. So you can see HDFS 473, Administration of Early Childhood Programs. This is one of the courses that you would be taking as a part of your undergraduate degree that would also apply to your master's degree. Where you see the HDFS/ECFP, that's simply referring to courses that are a part of this consortium that I mentioned a few minutes ago, the Great Plains Alliance. So these courses, 805, 806, 807, 808, those courses would be online. You would have a course in advanced child development. And then notice you have 12 credits of electives that you can build around particular areas of interest. So you have quite a bit of flexibility, including independent studies or advanced field experiences around policy and administration, for example. Under the early childhood development and practice focus, again, you see 473 and HDFS 449 are 2 of the courses that are part of your undergraduate program that would then apply to your graduate program. And here you have maximum flexibility around crafting experiences that are related to your particular career goals. And as I'll talk about in a few minutes, there are a variety of careers that you could pursue with a bachelor's and a master's in child development. So you could choose from particular courses around specific areas of development, or parenting, or family studies. You could craft practicum experiences or field experiences or specialized independent study experiences around a particular topic that you're interested in. So a great deal of flexibility with this master's program as well. So as I mentioned, essentially during the last part of your junior year and your senior year, you would take 9 credits. And then this is where the 5 to 5.5 years comes into play. If you want to finish in 5 years, your bachelor's and your master's in 5 years, you would have the 9 credits from your undergraduate degree that apply to your master's program. Immediately following completion of your undergraduate degree, say you graduate in May, that summer, you would take 3 credits of courses that would be a part of your master's program. And then in that first kind of official year of your graduate school year, you would take 9 credits in the fall, 3 courses, and 9 credits in the spring, 3 courses. And that finishes you in 5 years. Your 4 years of undergrad, summer immediately following your undergrad, and then 1 year in your fall and spring graduate program. The 5.5 years would be if you don't take 3 credits of courses that summer immediately after you graduate. You could also take it in the summer after you finish your 9 credits fall, 9 credits spring, and the first year of your graduate school. You could take the 3 credits of summer immediately following that, just depending on your schedule. So 5 to 5.5 years, depending on how you time those summer credits. There are many advantages to this program. First, you start your career in a really advanced state with a bachelor's degree and a master's degree. That gives you a leg up on folks who, might have finished their bachelor's degrees but not gone on for a master's. And so you're sort of a leg up on those folks. It's a really, strength on your CV. It saves time, right? 2 degrees in 5 to 5.5 years. A master's usually takes 2 full years and sometimes 3. So you're saving yourself some time here, and it's certainly saving money because 9 credits of your master's program you would pay at the undergraduate tuition level, which is less expensive than the graduate tuition level. So saving time, saving money, getting your career off to a really strong start. In terms of admission requirements, we recommend a very strong undergraduate record. A GPA of 3.0 or greater is recommended. You should have excellent study skills and a strong commitment to your education. Graduate level programming is rigorous. And so we would want students who are really committed to the work that it's going to be taking to be successful in a graduate program. And also keeping in mind that you need to earn a GPA of at least, a grade of at least 3.0 in any of those 400 level classes that you take in your undergrad program that are going to apply to your master's program. And then once you're in your master's program fully, you have to maintain a GPA of 3.0 or greater in your program. As I mentioned, there are a variety of careers that you could pursue. These are just a few of them. Certainly classroom teaching in an early childhood or a kindergarten program. That would include careers with early Head Start, school districts. We have a number of graduates who go on to be administrators, for example, program directors in early childhood education and care programs. Curriculum specialists or consultants. For example, Head Start has curriculum consultants that work with teachers across programs and developing programming for their courses and developing content for their parenting education programs or other programs related to children and families. Which leads us to the next item, number 4 there, parenting educator. Community mental health programs early on. Those are all examples of organizations that have parent educators who work with families on a regular basis. We also have a number of graduates who are now in higher levels of administration with Early Head Start or other kinds of similar programs. Early childhood consultant is another particular role. For example, we've had graduates who go on to work with children's book publishers, with toy companies. Early childhood policy advisors. We have someone in our program with a master's degree now who is working with a legislator in her area of the state. There are also careers with organizations like High Scope, 0 to 3, West Ed, NAEYC, which is the National Association for the Education of Young Children. These are programs that have professional practitioner training components. And so, for example, take West Ed. This is an organization out in California, and they hire folks to be their trainers. And these folks travel around the country and they train teachers and other practitioners. So that's another career avenue. Many, many, many options, and we're happy to talk with you more about these. So what's next? Well, we're delighted to say that the first cohort of the 4+ Run program will be admitted this coming fall in 2023. And there will be a lot of support for folks coming into the program around advising. You'll be working with the advising office as well as with our faculty who teach graduate students. We'll soon have advising guides ready for you, which is basically what I talked about today, but in much more detail, kind of laying things out course by course so you could see exactly how things would fit into your program. You are happy to answer questions. You can direct questions to the advising office. You can email me if you would like to. My email is hbrophy@msu.edu, but we certainly hope you'll consider our program. We're really excited about it, and we would love to welcome you into the program. Thanks.